An integration with Brightpearl allows Shopify retailers to sell to the world with ease. And our advanced integration includes a vast number of additional features for merchants whose needs exceed Brightpearl's out-of-the-box integration offer. Our integration provides the flexibility of bi-directional data sync and inventory management logic, which will keep your data and sales flowing seamlessly. Multi-factor channel bifurcation logic, which is key when you use Shopify to integrate with other channels. Customizable mapping and currency preferences, including warehouse to location and Shopify checkout or shop currency. Globally order synchronization for merchants using Shopify Markets Pro. And order edits or cancellation before shipment. This short overview will show you how it works, and we'll begin with the scope. Inventory is a core consideration here, so the integration scope starts with real-time stock sync. Products are linked using one or a combination of SKU, EAN, UPC, MPC, barcode, and product custom fields. So no matter your setup, we can configure your integration with your product data as it is. Bi-directional product and price sync provides ultimate flexibility. Orders, including web, point of sale, B2B, and now globally for merchants using Shopify Markets Pro, are downloaded to Brightpearl with their associated payments. Payments posted in Brightpearl for B2B orders are synced back to Shopify. Order cancellations or edits made before shipment are synchronized to Brightpearl. This covers address changes, product additions or deletions, and quantity changes. Shopify orders are tagged as the fulfillment process starts in Brightpearl, and then shipping updates and tracking details, including custom tracking URLs for non-supported Shopify carriers, are sent back to Shopify. Returns are synchronized using the actual return location selected in Shopify, not the original sales order location. And of course, refunds, including shipping and monetary refunds, are handled too. Let's see it in action. First, we'll take a look at products. Products can be linked using one or a combination of Brightpearl SKU, EAN, UPC, MPC, barcode, or custom fields. Here in Shopify, we have a backpack. We can see all the product information like title, description, images, category, as well as pricing, SKU, and barcode. With the integration, the product is automatically synchronized to Brightpearl. So now you can see all the detail here with title, SKU, barcode, as well as pricing, product description, and image. Price list mapping is available for the retail, compare at, and cost prices. Product synchronization works from Shopify to Brightpearl or from Brightpearl to Shopify, depending on your requirements. Now, if we need to update the product, let's say we want to optimize the description field to enhance sales, this is automatically synchronized with the product information in Brightpearl like so. And it could be for many other product data attributes too, with metafield to custom field mapping available, such as price. Let's say we want to update the retail price from £69.95 to £75. The integration automatically synchronizes the change. And don't forget, the sync direction can also be from Brightpearl to Shopify. For example, if you're maintaining pricing using a PIM integrated with Brightpearl, you can push your price updates to Shopify. Now, let's take a look at stock sync. We've just added 100 units of this rucksack into a main warehouse, and we'll see these units immediately synchronized like so. The integration supports Shopify location to Brightpearl warehouse mapping 1-to-1 or 1-to-many, which means you can have multiple Brightpearl warehouses mapped to one single Shopify location. You can also protect yourself against overselling by pushing a zero quantity inventory for a product as soon as you reach a certain buffer threshold, for example 5 units that you want to reserve for spare parts or replacements. Let's take a look at an example sales order. While our integration will handle shop, store, or checkout currency preferences for merchants using Shopify Markets Pro, this is a straightforward US dollar example. Here we have a customer ordering one men's buffalo nickel leather belt for $125. The order is confirmed at order number 1628 for a total of $152.58, inclusive of $6.63 tax and $20.95 shipping to Virginia. The order is synchronized to Brightpearl along with the order number, channel, product detail, price, tax, shipping, and warehouse location. Note that stock has been allocated to this order. Until the goods out note is shipped, with this integration, the merchant has the ability to edit or cancel this order should the customer wish to. So let's take a look at this. Here you can see the option to cancel the order within Shopify. So we'll go ahead and cancel this order like so. In Brightpearl, the order is also cancelled. The stock allocation has been removed. If already created, the goods out note is deleted and no longer visible. The customer payment has been reversed and the order status updated to cancelled, all completely automatically. Order edits happen in exactly the same way. This, in combination with the integration's customizable order delay functionality, provides retailers the ability to fix customer address errors or even leverage Shopify upsell plugins that offer post-purchase discounts that make it easy for customers to add more products to their order before it ships. Let's take a look at an example of an order being edited. This time we'll look at a UK sale. The order is for a fleece and a pair of shorts, which you can see have been paid for but not yet fulfilled. We can see the order in Brightpearl here, inclusive of UK VAT. In this example, our customer has contacted customer service or used a Shopify plugin to increase the product quantity from 1 to 2. And they have also requested an edit to their shipping address. We can now see all the edits in Shopify with the order marked as partially paid, and then the customer pays the difference. In Brightpearl, we can see that the original order has now been automatically cancelled. Orders are cancelled rather than updated in the case of an address change because the Brightpearl API does not allow the delivery address to be updated on an order. And in this case, we've also changed the quantities. So the original order is automatically cancelled and a new order is created in its place with the revised address. Note that the payment has also been removed from the original and cancelled order. Now, here's the new order. You'll see that the total has been updated to reflect the additional item that was added. The Shopify order number remains the same, and the address has been updated here. Now, let's look at a user case in which the merchant sells items even if they're not in stock, using the continue selling when out of stock product attribute in Shopify. Perhaps inventory is on its way but not yet received, or the merchant runs a made to order model. In this order, the customer is ordering 3 units of this leather bag. The customer adds express shipping and pays. Now in Brightpearl, we can see only 2 of the 3 items can be allocated. The merchant can split the third unavailable item to a back order like so, resulting in the order being split in 2 with 2 separate sales order numbers. The back order is linked to the original order, which we'll see in a second. The original order is fulfilled as normal with a goods out note here. The items have now been picked, packed and shipped with tracking reference added. And in Shopify, we can see that the order is marked as partially fulfilled with 2 of the 3 items marked as fulfilled in the original order, including tracking reference details. Back in Brightpearl, more stock has arrived and therefore the back order has been stock allocated. The goods out note is created and the item is then shipped, with the tracking reference being synchronized with Shopify. And in Shopify, the final item is marked as fulfilled, with the parcel's tracking details available for the customer. So, as you can see, the integration supports order shipment updates for split orders. It also supports fulfillment via dropship purchase orders and can send tracking URLs to Shopify for non-supported carriers. And it supports shipment for orders older than 60 days, contrary to the standard native integration. Finally, on to returns. Let's assume the customer wants to return the last item we delivered. The order is marked in Shopify as a return in progress. A sales credit is automatically created in Brightpearl linked to the parent sales order. In this case, the return is expected in the parent sales order's location, but the integration uses the actual return location selected in Shopify, which could be a different location, store, or distribution center, to keep inventory up to date across the retailer's entire estate. When the item has been received back in stock in good condition, the sales credit is marked as ready to refund. This automatically triggers the refund in Shopify and marks the return as complete. Finally, upon successful refund in Shopify, the sales credit refund payment is automatically posted in Brightpearl, and the sales credit can be automatically credited for completion. As you can see, the integration can support an advanced multi-step return refund process, but it can, of course, also support simple monetary and shipping refunds too. And that's it for this short overview of the workings of this integration. If you'd like to know more about any of the detail mentioned here, please get in touch today via the button on the top right-hand side of your screen.